This is Neanda Salvatierra, and this is a Money Talks business profile for TNJ.com. Today we're profiling Management Leadership for Tomorrow, a nonprofit which was founded 8 years ago with the purpose of promoting diversity in the workplace. We'll be speaking to Ms. Patricia Haling-Price, a career development coach who is currently holding an advancement program at Yale University in New Haven. We have the pleasure of speaking to Ms. Patricia Haling-Price at the MLT Career Advancement Program. Thank you for talking to the Network Journal. How did you become involved with Management Leadership for Tomorrow?
Actually, I had retired from IBM, and I had my private consulting and coaching practice, and I was speaking at a not-for-profit leadership summit, and the head of Bridgespan was speaking about a new website that he had for taking executives and moving them into the not-for-profit space. And I went and took a look at it, and the first thing that popped up was that they were looking for somebody to build a mid-career management and development program. And I thought, that's what I do. I don't want to go work for anyone again. I would have stayed at IBM, but maybe I could consult or maybe I could advise. And John Rice and I began to talk for about 6 months, and the next thing I knew, I was with MLT building the Career Advancement Program. So that's really how it happened.
So in America, minorities make out about 30% of the population, and yet only 3% of executives in top firms. Why do you think that is, and how does MLT help these individuals gain access?
There's a socioeconomic component. They haven't had access to some of the soft skills, the behavioral skills, the relationship, the magic relationships that happen. But I think that now they're getting to understand the formula. I think some people are naive enough to think if you just work hard, you can get to the C-suite. And we all know that there is a lot of micro inequity going on in the world.
If you had had the benefit of being a participant at MLT at an event such as this one, what would you have taken from it as a young person starting out in your career?
Well, if I had come into MLT in the CP, the Career Prep Program, I would have been a sophomore in college going into my junior year, and I would have had the chance to have a job at probably one of the top companies on Wall Street or even in Silicon Valley or wherever, and that would have been amazing at that young age to have that experience. They would have helped to groom me. Had I been somebody who was trying to decide, do I want to go do an MBA, they would have been great because the MBA prep program works with you for 18 months with a coach. They help you with your essays, your resumes, your interviews, and they also help to simulate some of the work so when you get there you can nail it. You're not just doing well, but you're doing fantastically well. And they have relationships with a lot of the top B schools, and so I think that would have been incredible. And then at the CAP level, the program that I run, that would have been amazing just because of the network. Part of the problem is I think some of the diverse high flyers, they look down and they see how high up they are and they panic, or they're not very confident because they're up there alone. When you're in a room with people who are working on their own development, who are being filmed like we are filming you over and over again here, and you're working on negative feedback and responses and body language, you're working on communication skills, you're working on lateral thinking, and you're putting it all together with this group that you're going to continue to move with through life, you can't beat that. And that's what MLT brings to you. So I think it would have been incredible if I had had a program like this.